to be there to witness Manchester City win the treble, complete the saga.
Yep.
Under suspended UEFA sanctions, and currently facing 115 sanction violations in the Premier League. You was there.
You were, man.
Like the jab, bro. Had
gotta throw a little jab.
Gotta throw the jab, bro.
Yes, sir. You know the fucking vibes. NYCFC February podcast with your boy Dave Doobie, aka Doobie Rocks, and we back in the New York groove. Wow, what is that? What is that? Is that a Champions League flag? You seen that, Sanchez? You can hate me now, but I won't stop now. QB. Sanchez, what up?
Hello there, sir. How are you doing? I thought you started the pod already? You started the pod?
I started the pod.
Okay,
yes.
how you guys doing?
Yes, sir. We here, baby. LIC Tom.
Good
Sorry.
evening from Long Island City, New York. On this corner, Steinway Street. On that corner, 34th Avenue. We're at LIC Tonsorio.
We're full circus.
Hey, this is a circus, man.
Oh, man.
Yousef.
Here.
Damn, I should have learned like a Turkish phrase, bro.
Yeah.
What up?
What up?
Baklava.
Baklava, baby. Baklava.
What's good, guys?
Son, welcome. Welcome back, bro. How's your trip?
Son.
The people want to know how your trip was.
Son, it was
treble champion.
Fucking believable.
I'm
like,
so glad you did it.
If you've never been able to make it,
yeah.
I just whether it be any type of one of these competitions, just go. Like, especially if your team's in it.
Someone asked me how far in advance did Yousef plan this trip? We were like, I said, when that last whistle blew, me and Sanchez was like, yo, you better buy a ticket now.
Yeah.
Like, do it.
That was like not even a month ago,
yeah.
Right?
Bro, it's 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Like 2.5 weeks
2.5 weeks ago.
Like,
we said, fuck it, do it. You'll never experience something like this.
Nunca.
It would have cost me more to miss it.
That's
like,
deep.
Yeah,
you know, some most deaf shit right there.
That shit, it was
that hit right there.
That shit.
Like
hit.
I gave up on like sightseeing for not that I gave up on sightseeing, but because I did some
sightseeing when you out for the foot.
It was, but overall everything, like just being around other fans, being around people that just also want to talk about the sport nonstop. Also, like while you're there, like
it's such a small community, right?
It's just
like it's a worldwide but small community.
Yeah, like it feels like you just immediately know each other just for just watching the sport.
Yeah.
And then you just, as you're talking, you end up finding, you know, your similarities, and then it just becomes like, oh yeah, now we're drinking together and singing together and just hanging out. Like
I was telling them when I picked them up from the airport, this is World Cup moment.
Yeah,
yes.
No,
like our experience. Yeah, like our experience for going to the World Cup. Like
he was talking about the fan fest, and I was like, oh, so I kind of like pictured the fan fest I've been in.
You know what he went through and shit. Kind of.
Yeah,
like, in a sense.
There's some things that are very similar. Yeah,
and now I understand that even a little bit more, because the one thing that everything was a pleasant surprise, even from Istanbul itself. Like it blew my mind. Like what I not that I had low expectations. That's not what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
but I thought Istanbul was completely different than what it actually turned out to be, and it just blew my mind.
You didn't watch Aladdin?
This fucking guy.
Arabian Nights, baby.
But it beautiful, like city, amazing city, beautiful people everywhere. The women were gorgeous. Like it was just friendly of folk. Like
can you do us all a favor, because two people I mentioned this to they got the first initial reactions. Can you take the hat off to see if you did any work done?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Yo.
No.
Nah.
They haven't kicked in yet.
Yo, you know it's funny.
Two people instant reaction where he went to go get his hair done. I was like, damn.
No. And I hold you on the plane. I was kind of looking like in the airport.
Yeah.
I didn't see any. I think for this weekend probably they held to that. But like, yo, not right now. Or maybe it's not in Istanbul, somewhere else.
What did they do exactly?
It's hair transplant. It's like it's a hair transplant capital of the world almost. Like all, you know how people go to Colombia and DR for the BBLs?
For the triple plays.
For the triple plays? Yep. Yeah. I did see a lot of nose jobs for some reason. A lot of nose job bandages. I was like, oh, okay, we're getting those here. Nah. But I can see now with the work, because I got to meet just people that were there. We had a lot of Bayern fans, a lot of Real Madrid fans.
Yeah.
I think they had booked this trip, like expecting it. And they just like, all right, well, now I can't get back. And then, so they just went ahead and because they already had asked for the tickets. So they just said, fuck it, we're just going to go. A bunch of neutrals. Like, there was just a lot of neutrals that were just there also for the experience. From all over the world. I met folks from Mexico, Ecuador, Guatemala, Argentina, a whole bunch of places in Europe. Like, funny enough, I heard the accent, but I never approached them. There were some Americans, but
good on that.
But yeah,
I got enough of you back home.
Yeah, like, so whole army of them.
Yeah, I didn't. But the thing was, that I was also hanging out with Josh and Luke, who they say hi, by the way.
What's up, boys?
Like, they were asking.
Come on, don't do it.
Yeah, I know. My bad.
Nah, you good.
My bad.
Good. I said a year. I said till December. So go ahead.
Oh, it wasn't even about that actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were asking about Vito. Like,
no, Vito. Yeah,
yeah.
Grand, so 50 grand.
So
I thought they were asking about.
I thought it was do some Arsenal shit.
No. They were asking like.
Oh, they were asking what happened with Arsenal. That's what they were saying.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. But
so I had to throw a friendly reminder.
Yeah, you was throwing shots, bro.
So they got
I was sitting there on my lonely, just like, okay.
That meme already where they're like, my trophy's gold. So everybody turns around.
Hey, my trophy's gold. It's like
okay.
I saw some other shit today on AFTV. Some bullshit.
What do you say now?
They was talking about if United had a better season than Arsenal.
I said yes.
Yeah, because you got a cup, and they're like, oh, it's a 10-pot cup. Celebrate it, blah, blah, blah. It's like, yo, we're all in Champions League, and they got a trophy.
Nah.
Yeah.
Funny enough, that was a
better season.
You might mean West Ham, I'm assuming, right?
I'm sorry?
You mean West Ham,
United.
right?
No, United. They're talking about United.
Oh, my bad.
The cup in
the Leagues Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the
which one?
Carabao Cup.
Carabao, yeah. Well, yeah, it's Carabao Leagues Cup, right?
I don't know.
EFL Cup.
EFL, yeah. They changed that name way too often, man.
I don't know, bro.
But yeah, it's a cup.
It's a trophy.
It's a trophy.
Trophy, man.
You got to play
You
every
celebrate,
other.
Yeah,
you play your.
It goes
competition.
in the cabinet.
Word, like it is what it is. Nah,
don't you wish City had that one? Imagine City would have had that one.
It would have been quadruple. No, that would have been. Yeah, it would have been a quadruple with a Euro because we did the domestic quadruple.
Yeah,
but that'd be wild. Actually, that's the next one.
You still got Community Shield coming up.
Yep.
When is that?
Beginning before the season.
Before the season starts. Right?
Yeah.
Wait, who? No.
The Community Shield starts the league.
Who will play? Who'll be?
So we play Arsenal. You play the second team.
Jesus Christ.
In the league or in the FA Cup?
In the league. That's how I asked. I was like, we play Arsenal.
Really?
Win.
Yeah.
Imagine Arsenal wins that. They're gonna celebrate. They're gonna get a parade and everything.
Of course,
because think about it. Who loses? One team is always gonna lose out. Is if it goes to playing United because they were the semifinalists, then you're saying Arsenal's not worth it.
They're not.
And then so, but yeah, that'll be dope. But I was hanging out with Josh and Luke, so it was like I was able to. Luke's dad, their dad was also there. Their dad's been around the team forever, so it was dope to experience the.
I sang that.
Yeah, that bunch of times.
Nice,
but it was dope getting to experience this moment with him, cause like
they sing "Don't Look Back in Anger" a lot too, right?
Yeah, but at the bars.
Don't look back in anger.
Who sings that? The Gallagher guys too?
Oasis, yeah.
But like when the whistle blew,
yeah,
like he was just staring out to the pitch.
Yeah, I was going to ask you. You should share that moment that you talked about because I know somebody on this side of the podcast always talks about how there's no history or you know they don't have real fans and shit. But like you shared.
Would you ask me immediately after the game whose treble is more impressive? Which team is the better team? The 99 United or the 99 or the 23 City?
The 99 City
or the City? Right?
What was City doing in '99?
Oh, you want to know?
I know.
Well, hold up, because it's.
Hold on, I asked him.
It's very real to the fans where they were at in '99.
Yo,
they don't hide. It's not something where they're like, oh, nah, we hide it. It's very real.
Oh man,
it was a big moment though.
Don't get me mistaken. Don't get me confused. I think it's the exact day that United won the Champions League.
Hold on.
That day, the same day, United won the treble.
Motherfucker talking mad loud and shit, yo.
Manchester City was playing in the League One promotional playoff final.
Yeah, and that was that was a famous match.
To get promoted to the championship.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
son, you killed me though, bro. The other day, you posted on Instagram. You posted some brother, yo, some road man, yo. They were like, yo, City fan, name this dude. I was like, yo, I have no idea. I've never seen this man in my life, yo. That shit had me.
You know who that was?
I don't know who it was, bro.
Shaw Wright Phillips.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's why I posted him. Because it'll be more.
That's so
he played at Red Bull.
He played at Red Bull.
Oh my God. I was like, I've
local
never seen
MLS
this man.
fans might know who that is.
Oh shit.
But Shaw Wright Phillips was a huge player for England too. So like,
I didn't know who it was, bro.
Before Man City's the takeover,
he was there before the takeover.
Yeah, shit had me dying.
The championship.
I was looking at the picture. I'm like, yo, who the fuck is this? Yo?
Nah,
I said they don't know.
This, before 2012, after 2012.
That's what I'm saying. I was with people that was just not. That was definitely there.
But share that. I think you should share that because that's
so. No, but the thing is, what made this whole experience that much better wasn't just the fact that I got to experience the first Champions League and then the treble at the same time. And on my own, it was dope. Like because I didn't go with anybody. I went by myself. So I was up there, but seeing their dad, like just play the Rolodex of memories, and he was saying, it's like, yeah, it's just like everything just started coming back, like being in the mud with the team and just staying around there and being there, being part of it, knowing it left and right. Like this is something that he breathed. Like his family wasn't really into soccer or football. Like it was him and his dad.
Yeah,
his brothers weren't into it. His sisters weren't into it. So and then when him and now the fact that he was able to see all 3 trophies being lifted with his sons, like to him is like this. He literally like. He was just staring onto the pitch. Like he was just I cannot believe we're fucking here. And right next to him was this big dude, bodyguard looking guy, just with his eyes welting. Like that was just that moment. That's why I was like
Tommy Thatcher.
It was, and then afterwards, was talking to some random person, ended up linking up on Instagram. He was showing me photos of his dad, some of his uncles, and his aunts back in the 90s, and he goes, half this photo isn't around anymore to even see this. And he started like,
but that goes with the topic we've been talking about the past few weeks is passion.
Yeah,
you know, that's passion.
Yeah, it's passion, bro.
Like riding around.
It might not be a lot of them,
you know,
but they still there.
It's just
they're still there.
There ain't that many of them. Very few.
17, I think it was.
This is at 17.
I saw a lot of concrete in that parade.
Nah, it was a lot of people. It was 200,000.
Yeah, but. Come on.
I like how that's there's not you know when you can't get
they
to
won
nothing.
The treble, son. It's not like they won just the league again for the 17,000th time in the past year. It's not like they won the FA Cup again. They won the European the fucking Orejona.
What does it?
They won the treble, son. You sure about that?
You sure about that?
You sure about that?
That's the thing. Like being there and experiencing it, I didn't see not only did I not care, but didn't see any of this like reaction to like I saw things about like crowd noise, and I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. Like it's just a different experience. Like
through the broadcast, we started watching as we watched it at Dave's crib. Through the broadcast, we clearly heard Inter Milan. I was gonna say Inter Miami. Inter Milan fans.
It's a big club, yo.
It's a big club. Hey, it's a big club now.
Big club.
Massive.
The 5th most Instagram followers in all American sports.
Hey,
that's crazy.
And he hasn't showed up yet.
Who's number 1?
Golden State Warriors, I believe.
What?
Like
I can see that.
But no, I will say this. So
like I was saying through the TV, like we only really heard for the most part, the Inter Milan fans and the City fans, we didn't hear. That's what we were like. How is there? Are they there? Like how many? We couldn't. At that point we didn't really see a crowd shot to determine if it's really 50-50 or skewed one way or the other. And we were actually genuinely asking ourselves, is the stadium full of City fans?
Yeah. So I wouldn't say that. So the allotment went 20,000 to City, 20,000 to Inter, and then the rest were split between brand partners from UEFA and then just the ones that you can, submit for and
so
get.
You got your tickets through City?
No, I got my tickets through StubHub. So I bought a resale from someone who was able to get the tickets through.
Like a general.
Yeah, like when you submit, like, hey, can I just?
Probably got that ticket, to be honest. A local.
So it could have been.
Yeah.
It could have been. So the ticket was technically on a Inter Milan gate.
Yeah.
But it wasn't in Inter Milan section. Like the section, intersection was like 3 sections to my right. That's when you saw the stewards really make the line. So it kind of bled into the top a little bit, but it didn't. Afterwards, it was just they're like Alexis was literally like the next section next to me, and so a lot what I was noticing was like City fans were just like stressfully watching the match.
Yeah,
and Inter was just trying to push the whole time. Like Inter's fans are like, we got to push.
That's crazy because I felt like you could definitely see that.
Yeah, so
on camera.
Because like the 2 dudes, like I was sat behind a father and son Inter grouping, like they went to see the match together, and the whole time it was just like they know the songs, so they were singing with the songs, but then like the dad would be pissed off and about something happening, and then interrupt him, and then they go back and forth.
Yeah,
but then you see to my left, there's some City fans. On the bottom, there's some City fans, and everybody's just staring at the match, like stressful. Like it's just like one dude was just, I don't know if he was drunk and couldn't move, but he was literally like this and just did not move at all. Like
that. Focused, watching
just focused. So it's just,
I was watching the shit out of that, bro.
And I think the way the match dictated was very much like, Inter can score on us any moment right now because they were pressing it.
Yeah, they dictated the first half of the match.
The experience, I would say that would be something that I would definitely say. Inter.
How was it when
Inter's fans was very like they were way louder, but it's like the aggressiveness of their songs reminds me a lot of the how stuff that we try to talk about with like the South American vibe.
Passion.
Just passion.
Passion was the P word, bro.
So they had a drum as well.
We heard it. Yeah.
They had a drum, and they were very coordinated. They had a lot of choreography. English fans don't have choreography to begin with, anyway. So there's a lot of it gets split.
How was the crowd reaction when they scored? It was like,
it was,
hooray!
No, but that's the thing. I kept hearing that like, it was like,
woohoo!
I was like,
yippee skippy.
So when you see a lot of the City fans,
good old jolly old.
So when you saw people walking the next day or even at that same night was everybody that had like black and blues on their legs because of the seat. Like my black and blue is really on my arm because I lost my equilibrium when we scored because I yelled so loud that I had to like hold on to the post and I just banged my arm on it. Jesus. And then I just fell into my seat.
Seams, bro. Limbs.
So it was literally just like
limbs.
And it was like the little step. The steps, but they're like little tiny, so you can't really ever get a good footing on them. Like I thought about going into the steps to like get more space, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna roll down this fucking stadium if that happens. Bro.
Ain't nobody gonna stop you, yo.
Like so,
the one bites the dust.
Yeah. Like and you always have like that VAR scared because you saw like there was it looked like it hit off of somebody, so. There was almost like the hesitation of like, did this count?
Yeah.
And then
how was the view from up there? What did you think about the view?
So
it's your first time in a stadium,
an Olympic style like that, yeah. So the view is definitely much better from up top than you are from the bottom. Yeah. It's crazy because by the time I got to the bottom section and I was looking around, I was like, you can see the game, but it looks like I can't really see it tactically, or I can't really see it flow. You only see it from like it feels very unreachable. Whereas for some reason up top, I'm looking at it. I can see everything.
That's crazy. He says that. Remember?
Yeah.
He just said the tactical camera. We put it on the Golazo network.
Yeah.
It looked exactly like the wide feet.
I was in the nosebleeds. I literally could touch the roof.
No, that's what we're saying.
Yeah. That's what we're saying.
That's what we're saying.
It was like
we know this. Yeah.
It didn't look. But like the tactical cam wasn't different.
But it was. I did not. It was not bad at all. Like it was really good. Like nobody wanted the stadium on the other hand. It was in Carajo land. So that was a different experience.
I want to put this on the record.
Go ahead, bro.
Because it's something we've spoken about a couple times in our history of our podcast between the difference of a fan and a supporter.
A supporter, yeah.
Right?
Hell
and
yeah.
Yousef's been on record saying that he's a fan of Manchester City.
Yep.
And I would like to proudly say, as a friend of yours, you are promoted
to support it.
to
support her, bro.
To
Hell
light
yeah,
rail.
man.
I appreciate the light rail.
To light rail. You joined the light rail. You did it.
Like,
You're the 13th light rail.
achievement in
Light
life.
Rail Supporters Club. Working
Yeah.
way. No. But props to you.
Nah, it was
Oh,
a
yeah,
dope.
man.
It was a dope.
No
ass
one can
experience.
take this away
No
from you.
one, bro.
It's
No
a
one
dope
can
ass
ever
You
take
went
that
to the
away
Champions
from you.
League final
Yep.
first. No, wait. You went to a Champions League final, period. That alone, no matter who it is, if it's your team or not team, is a big thing.
That's a flex.
That's a flex. To be there, to witness Manchester City win the treble, complete the saga
Yep.
under suspended UEFA sanctions, and currently facing 115 sanction violations in the Premier League. You was there.
You were, man.
Like the jabs over the head.
Got to throw a little jabs.
Throw the
in.
jabs over the
But
top.
that's cool
What's
that
the
that was
sentiment
there.
out there? What was the sentiment amongst the City fans with the whole the sanctions?
Then that shit wasn't talked about.
Nobody was bringing it up.
No, it's just
Probably
like you can't. Only one time really ownership came like in conversation, and
Yeah.
it was you can't control your owners. It's not set up that way. It's not like Bundesliga where you own 51% of the club.
Yeah, that's true.
Like it's English fans. It's just that's how it is. It's just like we can't control who buys our teams, and if this is what happens. But we can still be there for the club. Like the players still got to play. Like the manager still got to manage.
Yeah.
Like it's not, and that can be a discussion like that they're gonna have probably for years about that. And some people say like, oh, it's the backroom staff and all that like extra stuff that happens, but like you can't control the owners. You know what? Even about the ownership, one thing that I was purposeful in wearing NYC stuff.
I was gonna ask you that
When I was over there, and when it comes, they see it as like you guys are an extended family. So like wherever we go, we have a connection to something that we can go and go to.
That is painful to hear for someone as a United fan.
That's always been a question of
And
mine.
that's something that I've never really, not that I've never thought about, because I have thought about this.
Yeah.
But it's something that I haven't thought about in a while.
I always think about that.
Yeah.
When someone says, yeah, I'm a diehard United fan, but it's like, yeah, but you go to NYCFC games. Like, are you really a diehard United fan?
Damn.
You know?
Like to them.
But
like,
I am, though, because I want the City to lose the final. Like,
it's a conflict, right? Now for them, they don't see it that way, because funny enough, a lot of them.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. People here don't, not everybody, but there's a large amount of people, a large percentage, because City fans are a minority like amongst everybody. Like because it is. 'Cause there's so many truths, so much to choose from on this side, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like it's the people like Arsenal fans, United fans who are not Man City fans don't feel like that at all. They don't feel that Man City's our brother. Like we have a bond. It's not like almost like fuck them. If they're a Premier League fan, they're like fuck them.
Yeah. No, like they recognize the kid. Like they recognize the hat right away. Like once they figured out, like realized, oh, you're from New York. Oh, you follow City too. It was always immediately there was always someone in that friend group of that I was talking to that either had been to a match or the case of knowing people from front office, knowing Kwame. Like there was always like someone always knew about NYC. Always. Like it was like they just knew about it. They knew about Melbourne.
They know about big clubs.
Like they know about
Huge
Melbourne.
clubs, bro.
Like funny enough, they know about Torque. Like they knew. Like they keep. It's part of now their ownership group. So they're like, it's gonna be. I guess they take it like, hey, if this is our under our umbrella.
Yeah.
And we may see players from there. We have to learn about them because like they're very like I will say this. Obviously, I don't talk to that many United fans or in England or Arsenal fans in England, but I'm sure even their fan base is the same. They know players from like U10s all the way to the reserve team. Like they know people. Like they go to academy matches. They know every single like anybody coming up. They already know about them years in advance.
That's NYC. You can say the same thing about NYCFC fan base.
But I'm just saying
because
like,
a lot of these people have been going to the academy games and now they're first teamers.
No, but hear me out. They'll know also the players coming now. They're taking that focus onto the other teams and knowing what players are coming out of there. or saying like, hey, can we send that player to develop into this team because we want to get them, like they're not going to get into the first team right now, but we want to see, like fans, they want like, hey, I want to see this guy play first team minutes. Can we send him to New York? Like those are conversations that are being had. It's funny though,
because when we went out, when did we go out to 2018? We both wore NYCFC shit, and a lot of people didn't really know who that was, especially in Manchester. They were just like, they were looking at the badge and shit. Then the conversation would spark up when they saw it was a bit different. So that's kind of funny that
it's changed.
It's kind of changing now.
Yeah,
as the league, our league is growing as
and I think that's also a testament of MLS too. Yeah. Like it's becoming more of a and with news, the news for MLS this week has been crazy. It's becoming more of a recognized league, as not as a joke or as a retirement league, of more of like, hey, there's talent there that we might want. Yeah. Or like they knew Jack Harrison. And not only just because when he got signed for City, like they knew him already there. One person brought up Shea Facey. Like,
damn.
Yeah. What the fuck?
So like that's what I'm saying. Like and I feel like this. I'm not trying to say this boastfully, but it feels like you only get that kind of experience by putting yourself out there into those situations. Yeah. Of trying to meet people like that, because
you got to spark the conversation,
because it's not like they're not gonna be in New York that often. Yeah, so it's like, or in general, so you go to them really, and then you kind of make it known like, no, we care about this thing the same way you guys do. We care about it over there, and then you guys care about it over here as well. But then there's some overlaps for folks, not every folk, but there's some overlaps. Yeah. So and it kind of was like, hey, like we respect the fact that you came out of here all the way from New York to watch this team. That
we got that in Russia too.
Yeah, so it's like it's just like they don't see it as, and I'm sure that's not everybody. There's gonna be people that are like,
obviously, yeah.
But I want to say not even 95, just 100% of the people that I've met were all like, holy shit, you're here from New York to watch Man City lift this trophy or Man City playing this game. That's crazy. Yo, thank you for like. And that's whole like joke that you said, like, well, you've been promoted. Like, I was very open because I was like, I felt like I had to be that almost like, if I'm honest with myself, it's easy to just be honest about everything else. Yeah. And I was telling them, like, I understand, like, yo, I'm not from Manchester. Like, I'm a fan. Again, I'm a fan of this club, but I'm not in there in the trenches like yeah. I wasn't there in the past like yeah. Like it was. I'm empathetic, so I see their dad. So I can take those feelings in that moment. But they were the first ones to correct me. And they were like, nah. It's like a City fan anywhere is a City fan. And like, and you're here. So he's like, that's all that matters.
You see the difference though? Because like how people, the reaction with, not to bring up the whole James Sands thing, but a lot of people on Twitter like, oh, y'all biting off Europe or trying to be XYZ, whatever. But it's like, no, there's, again, the word passion. If you got passion, bro, you could do anything.
Nah, but this
is the NYCFC passion.
But it was overall, man, and
it's dope. Yeah, I'm happy for you, man.
Yeah, it's really cool. Like I'm like really. I'm glad you had a good time.
Yeah, I'm never. It's hard for him, guys. It's hard for him to say congrats.
It really is. I have one last thing before we move on from Champions League. What was the fucking reaction when Lukaku blocked? That goddamn goal. So, because I thought that shit was going in. Yo.
Hooray!
So
super.
Like I said, I was in front of a very passionate father-son duo from Inter Milan.
I'm surprised they ain't jump your ass.
Funny, I'm telling you right now, up to the moment.
Let's get them, pops.
Up to the moment of me entering the stadium. Yeah, I was ready. Like, I'm going into the Inter gate. Like, I don't know if it's just gonna be an influx of Inter fans and me with a sweater, with a blue top. Turns out that I'm next to Yousef from South Africa, who's also a City fan.
They're like, Yousef, yes.
So
both turn.
But in front of me, these two Inter fans, and they've been frustrated.
Damn, my mind went to Miami.
I know.
He said Inter.
Yo, bro. Even the English folks are now getting confused.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I saw some podcasts earlier today, and they were talking about Inter. They're like, "Oh, we got to remember Milan."
That's so funny.
Wow.
Messi effect,
massive club, bro.
So the whole match, like he been saying it, like at a point, because I had his son translate what he was saying.
Is there an AC Miami?
So we should just start one, yo.
Instead of
AC Miami,
instead of red is like yellow, whatever the opposite of pink is.
What is the opposite of pink? Yo?
I don't know.
It's got to be like turquoise.
Something
Some
like
type
that.
of purple, right?
Yeah, right.
Some kind of that. But they've been saying like, yo, like AC Miami.
Is there an AC Miami? Who do we hate?
Who do we hate? Yeah.
Miami Mutiny. But the whole game they were like saying like how Inter's been sort of a little bit more dominant, or they were controlling the pace of the match for the most part.
Yeah.
Just because holding the ball, just kind of getting City out of the rhythm, and they were just like, I forgot.
They were just out muscling y'all.
And they were being like, it was also chippy match. Like that ref was letting shit go.
Nah, he was.
But when that
He
happened,
hit the World Cup final. He knows what he's doing.
yo, when Lukaku blocked that goal, son, I thought it didn't happen. I want to say it didn't happen. I'm telling you right now, it did not happen. But for a second there, I thought that shit was gonna get racist as fuck.
Wow.
Son, they cursed this man out so hard. I was like,
Just waiting for the hard.
I'm just waiting for that shit to drop. Thankfully, it did it. But yo, they
said in Italian? In Italian?
No, you would have understood it. But
Come on, son. You say
you would have understood it. I'm telling you right now.
it translates to Spanish, which translates to English.
That's why I'm able to understand them a little bit. And then also his son really like knew Spanish, so like him and I were really talking not throughout the match a lot, but we're chatting it up. But it was like, because they had gotten chances. They had chances, but Lukaku has like missed a whole bunch at that point.
Yeah.
And he was like, "The fuck is going on?" Yo, they were livid. The moment that whistle blew, though, they was like, "Yo,
yes."
They just look like they're about to drown their sorrows in cigarettes. Like,
gross.
Nah, it was. I literally for a second I was like, "Oh, it's coming, it's coming."
So 1 Inter down, 1 Inter up.
1 interrupt.
Yeah,
interrupt. Son, we got massive news. Were you out there when it happened?
No,
or were you here when it was announced?
I was still here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Messi said he's coming to Miami.
Yeah.
He chose to
Leo
take his
Messi.
talents to South Beach.
He said he's going to South Beach, which is massive news for the league. I think back to 2000 and what was that, 6? When Beckham came to MLS. Was it 6? 06?
I think it was 7.
7, somewhere around there.
I think it was 07.
The Beckham Effect.
Yes.
Written by the journalist who passed away,
Grant Wall.
Dope book, by the way, if y'all into reading this shit. But yeah, Beckham had a huge effect on MLS. I remember then I was not following soccer at all, but that was a name.
You knew.
Everybody knew fucking David Beckham.
Posh
and shit.
Spice's husband.
Facts.
Yeah.
This was Posh Spice. But I knew he played for United, and I knew he played for Real Madrid. I didn't know anything else about the fucking sport in 2000, in 6, or 7, when he came. And Messi, I feel like, is going to take the effect that Beckham had and bring it to a whole nother level, because
it's gonna be ridiculous,
son.
My man.
That was a question that everybody kept asking me. Like the moment they knew that I knew about MLS it was like, what do you think about Messi? What do you think about Messi? What do you think about Messi?
The Messi effect is
serious.
Who's gonna write that book?
I'm talking about MLS. I saw some MLS kids. I saw a St. Louis kid out there.
What the fuck?
And not on a
the Purina shit.
Yeah, and not on a tourist.
That's wild.
Wow.
Yeah,
but just probably a kit collector.
I don't think that dude knew what St. Louis was.
Bro,
let's say the bootleg market is booming.
Booming, yeah.
But
son, Messi
to fucking
MLS,
Inter Miami.
what are you thinking?
All away games sold out
immediately.
Yeah. All Miami away games sold out, and the resale prices are like 500, 600 plus minimum,
bro.
Astronomical.
The prices for some Inter Miami games were more expensive
than
the cheapest tickets for the NBA final. The United States, second most popular sport?
Yeah.
That's
crazy. It's nuts.
That's the Messi effect right there, bro.
They went from, I think it was $90, and then the moment he said I'm going to Miami, immediately the tickets were over in the whatever amount of.
Yo, Sanchez, I fuck with Sanchez heavy. That's my man's 50 grand. But he said something so iconic. He was like, yo, let's check Miami's Instagram.
The moment it happened.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
The
right
moment.
as it was like coming up. let's check it now to see what happens by the end of the day. And it went up what, like 8 million or something crazy like that?
It went no.
It wasn't even at 1 million when
it was at 1 million, exactly 1 million when we checked it, and then within an hour or so it was up 2.1, and by the end of the day it was like 3-4.
And it keeps going up.
Christ,
I'm gonna check it right now.
And it just keeps going up.
I think the last I saw it was like 9 or something.
Think about all the shit, and then
8 million.
It's at 8 million right now. And that shit, they will hit 10. And there's still talks about like him bringing in
Messi and friends.
Messi and friends are coming over.
Yo, but you know what though? Inter Miami's hot garbage, bro.
Yeah,
they're trash, bro. They're trash.
But it doesn't matter though. If he don't show up July 5th, and waits till after the League's Cup to show up, or during the League's Cup, whatever. Bro, there's only 10 games left at the end of the year. And if they're nowhere near the playoffs, bro, they gonna struggle. That September 30th game against us becomes like almost like a final for them.
It was bad. Is his best? What is it? His hardest?
It's his biggest achievement if he
can get them into the playoffs.
If he gets them to the playoffs,
that's all you got to do is just
like
get them into the playoffs, and then
like people just been asking.
You do what you got to do then.
The September 30th match is third from last.
Yeah.
For both of us, bro.
Which is crazy because I wanted to go to that game, not because of Messi, but I just wanted to go because I've never been to Miami.
They also say, and then they also stopped tickets, the home tickets.
Yeah,
that you can't buy home tickets.
So there might be rumors to
go to Hard Rock.
Hard Rock.
If I could get a ticket for New York, Miami, I'm gonna get one. I want to go.
I'm going regardless.
Yeah,
it's nuts because it's like.
But like doing it with the City Boys. City Boys said they just going show up if they
about to go to the playa, bro. Just put it.
Correct.
You gonna do that?
Yes.
Nice.
Like
shit, I might have to go to Miami then.
I think it's just.
If holding up no matter what.
I feel like you said, well, okay, Beckham. With Beckham came DP rules, better travel, better food, nutrition, like a lot of the stuff that
better
infrastructure, like infrastructure stuff.
Messi coming is gonna take.
I feel like Messi
to play on the field to the next level.
It is.
I feel like Messi
because everything else is there already.
Messi's gonna start improving the. Get these roster rules, get them the fuck out of here.
That's the effect that I think a lot of people need to realize and understand that it's not just about cheering for the guy. It's about cheering for the league. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, bro, we're not from Europe. We're from America. We're from New York. Obviously, we love our club. That shit's tatted on us.
New York States of America.
We're from the New York States of America, bro. This is our league, man. This is our baby. This is our child, and we want to see it grow. We want to see this. We want to be honestly. We want to be the best league in the world, and having a dude
the very
fucking
best.
like Ash Messi,
Ash Ketchum,
Ash Messi,
yo, bro.
It's just nuts.
Yo, imagine,
he catches a Pokemon. That'd be wild.
Bro, he's gonna play in a baseball field.
No, he is. That's the hilarious part.
Next year.
Next year.
That's the hilarious.
Yeah, people
part.
people are hitting me up about like, hey, can I get tickets September 30th? I'm like, that's not in New York. Like, they weren't even looking at the schedule. They just said New York. Oh,
I'm in there.
And I'm trying to go.
I guarantee you, NYCFC promotes. Come see Messi.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, because if you played, the only teams that have been promoted Messi are teams that have already played them. Like they're not. But here's one thing. Ethan White had a kind of like a subtweet when it happened. I think they didn't say Messi. He was more like, I don't like this at all. And I think it was because of the way that Messi is coming to the league, which is a little kind of like a slapper to the face when you're saying, and again, it's weird because it's Messi. Like this dude is on a completely different platform.
I like that.
I don't know where you're getting at with this.
I like that.
So the rumor contract, because it's not confirmed, is you get a percentage of the Apple TV
I heard it was Apple stock.
Apple stock. I heard that too.
Not Apple TV. Apple stock.
And Adidas, I saw Apple TV
and Adidas stock.
And I saw then Adidas is a percentage of his sales he gets. Which imagine, come on, how many fucking Adidas? Because this is the first Adidas team that he's gonna play for. So Adidas is trying to foot the bill on a lot of this because they're gonna get the thing in return.
Well, he's an Adidas athlete too, though.
Yeah, but I'm saying this is the first Adidas team he plays for. So
yeah, because PSG is Nike, right?
Yeah, and then and so was
Nike Jordan.
Yeah, and then so was Barca. So and then not only you get a percentage of Apple TV or Apple, you also get Adidas. Then they're trying to talk. You get a percentage of tickets, and you also get potentially the not full ownership like Beckham, but
shares.
You get shares into the club. So it's like the potential earnings is more than the 1.5 billion that he was going to make at Saudi. But it's also like you never offer this to other players either.
Hold on.
If you as a player, if you're there, right?
This is where I disagree with you.
No. I'm not saying
Beckham,
I'm not agreeing or disagreeing. I'm saying this
got
is
it though.
No, I know.
Beckham got hot dog percentage, bro.
I know. I'm not agreeing or disagreeing with this. I'm not agreeing or disagreeing with it. I'm just saying Ethan White had it where he's that when it was dropped.
Respectfully, bro.
But I'm just saying, as in, like, imagine you're same thing with the DP rules. Like I think we mentioned it before. Imagine you're that guy in MLS, right, making your $85,000 to $100,000, right? And granted, we have to take in context that it is Messi, but let's just say it's not Messi. He just happened to be a big name contract, and they get all these extra bonuses from like Visa doing Zlatan's deal kind of thing. Whereas it's like it almost feels not, or even if it doesn't have to be the 85 mil, maybe it's just the other star there that is just not getting that kind of like love.
But
like,
this is the thing, though.
Yeah, but you can't.
How is that the league's fault?
Yeah.
It's not.
Hold on. How is that the league's fault that Messi's getting a sponsorship deal with Apple? Yeah. That Messi's getting a contract deal with Adidas. How is that the league? The league is saying, yo, DP, if he's gonna get shares, it's from Miami. It's not the league's fault, bro.
But they're saying that this is the contract to get him to MLS.
But there's no one ever around to who's
again. This is
garnered that.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like
David Beckham, he got hot dog sales.
I understand. This is what I'm saying. It's in that. That's the only reason I'm not disagreeing or agreeing with the way that it was structured. I was first to say, if I was with the take of, yo, if all teams chip in to get Messi, it's whatever, because everybody wins with Messi in the league. Nobody loses. You get full stadiums every single time he comes in. Every single time. That Adidas money of his jersey sales gets split sometimes. I think there is a split to the teams. He's just getting his own split as a player. So it's like, it just elevates the league. Everybody wins. Everybody wins. Overall, everybody wins. You take an investment. You're saying we need this guy here right now because now
he's still good.
We get at least 2 games a year.
Well, let's see about that. Let's see about that, bro. Because there's been players who've come to MLS and before they step foot in MLS, they'll be like, "Oh, these guys still got it." They come to MLS and they turn their switch off.
Here's the thing, though. I think with him
you say that. We hope so. We all hope. Yeah. I hope he comes and tears it up. If we lose into Miami and it's because he fucking destroyed us, I respect that. Yeah. But we just wait and see. What if God forbid he shows up and he's like, yo, I'm just chilling. I'm on holiday, mate.
I don't know. The thing is, I don't think that's how he is, though. Like, everything I've ever read or seen about him is,
I feel like he's gonna be like,
he takes training like crazy serious. Like, he just, everything to him is serious about the game. Like, he just takes it like, I have to play at a real level. And Adam McCullough from the United podcaster, he was saying, he's like, if you're gonna go over there, don't take it like vacation, because it almost ruins your reputation. Like, if you go there and you show out, then by all means you're supposed to do that. But if you come in and then you fucking do a Pirlo, it almost like, damn, like, you could have just retired in Italy at that point and you would have been on top, but you went somewhere and just became nothing. So he's like, players should do that. Messi, I don't think, is the kind of player to go. Maybe he recognizes, obviously he's going to be better than a lot of the players in the league.
Bro, they're still going to suck them into Miami as a team is no good. So
I don't know where they're going to be.
I don't think Messi alone, if he comes and that August date after the leagues come to MLS, bro, with 10 dates left, and if they're still at the bottom, they're going to be fighting for that 8th, 9th spot. And they're going to need a lot of help from other teams also.
Yeah.
It's just, my thing is, if you're going to do that and then also bring his friends, right, as is reported, yo, the league needs to just be out and be like, look, bro, they were sanctioned.
They were sanctioned. Yes, they were. So it's like, yo, what kind of funny moves is happening already? Like,
Fuck it, bro. Yo, the meme of the Toy Story drop of LAFC.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, I don't want to play with you anymore.
Garber.
Garber's like, I got.
Beckham's on some fuck you pay me shit, bro.
Like,
He's always been on that fucking hot dog money, bro.
Beckham came in at 25 mil, bro. He came in at 25 mil. The team is now without a stadium. This is without a stadium. That stadium is not a real stadium. Without a stadium, the team is now worth 600 mil. You want to talk about return on investment? Like, come on, son.
Stupid money, yo.
Stupid. And the moment they get a stadium, the moment Messi puts that kit on, it's no longer 600 mil.
Nah, the value's gonna go up.
You are one of 4 shirts that man has ever worn.
Yeah. Yesterday's
5,
price.
sorry, with Argentina.
It's not today's price.
One of 4 clubs that he's ever played for.
Damn. I didn't even think about that. That's wild right there too.
Like, and think about, he's an Adidas athlete. Adidas is about to drop crazy heat for like Inter Miami on the up. Unfortunately,
fuck it, it's New York all day though.
Yeah, you know what's fun? Like, remember that we were talking about what city? Like, yeah, we had our episode getting Messi.
Yeah.
That conversation came up with the guys. They were like, yeah, we thought. I was like, did you guys want him? Like, well, we thought, you know, with the contract when he was going to sign for you guys. They're like, oh yeah, because the contract said that after 2 years he was going to go to New York. He's like, yeah, it never happened. He was like,
never happened, bro.
We were, well,
we was already talking about getting Messi NYCFC jerseys.
We were
there, bro.
So I remember Spidey, getting ready with the keys. Like, yo, I got him ready. I'm like, son,
fucking Spidey, bro.
It's like, yeah, ready. The moment that news drop is ready to go, but nah. Messi in New York in the baseball field.
Now, who were we signing? What's this rumor of this player?
I don't even know what his name is.
We get to retire another Argentinian in the baseball field.
Son, I'm tired of NYCFC, man.
But I'm gonna put this out there real quick.
That fucking terrible,
I'm a fan
bro.
of Messi, and it's cool that he accomplishes everything he wants to accomplish.
Yeah.
And it's amazing he's coming to MLS. But the moment he puts that jersey on and steps on the field,
it's the ops.
Fuck Messi for life.
Bro.
I just want to make that clear, everybody.
Yes, 1,000%.
That once he actually starts playing MLS matches,
I am not a fan of him.
Dead to me.
Yeah,
it's gonna
Justin Hack 2-foot this man.
Yeah. Yo, we're gonna have a lot of muchachos, bro, in the stands.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
It's gonna have to be like, you have to probably control that.
Yo, Miami might win a trophy this year. And the U.S. Open Cup semifinal.
They are.
Yeah, they are.
And that semifinal's in August.
And then that gets him many championships, right?
That gets you a Champions League spot.
Yeah, Champions League.
So imagine Messi in like middle of nowhere, El Salvador away. He ain't going. He's gonna say, "No, I'm not going."
Yeah. Son, and then now they're
Trinidad and Tobago.
They're talking about adding the opening up Libertadores to have, because they want Messi to play in Libertadores.
It's like that one's far fetched.
It is, but it's just like the fact that even like fucking Conmebol is like, yo, Messi could kind of
he changes everything, bro.
But it's CONCACAF. That
I know.
Yeah,
CONMEBOL's been wanting to have MLS teams in it, but MLS and CONCACAF don't want that because we're gonna get smoked out there because of the budget rules.
Yep.
That they put on themselves.
Yeah.
Yep. They hindered themselves.
I feel honestly, and then we could probably put a bone in that one. It's just Messi is gonna forever change this league.
He is.
We are now. I don't feel like America is ready for what's about to happen.
It hasn't hit yet. It was a small glimpse of 2-3 days of chaos on social media. That's nothing till he has his jersey on.
Yep. And he's traveling.
He's in LaGuardia Airport Terminal B and shit. Like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Commercial. He's on a Spirit flight from Fort Lauderdale
to
Houston.
Yo, Kun Aguero. Apparently, Kun Aguero like hit him up, joking. He's like, oye, como like telling him where your team is. Where your team is.
Place. Y'all need to get to 8 for 9.
And apparently Messi's like, tenemos que hacer los playoffs.
Yeah, we gotta make the playoffs.
We gotta make the playoffs. Like, he's already.
So it's really Jordan to the Wizards-esque right now.
It really is, yo. Yeah.
Except not as watched.
I mean, Jordan was like averaging 28 points a game.
Yeah,
bro. When he was on the Wizards,
the rest of the team was trash.
That's not bad, yo. That's actually really fucking good.
Yeah.
But
I'm saying, bro,
the rest of the team was not garbage.
28 points a game for almost 40 years.
Who would have the better chance of creating a better team around their star? That Wizards team or this Miami team?
It's Miami team.
This Miami team, I think.
Yeah. Where's it? Because they didn't give him a chance. Like
the Adrian Yedlin, or Leo Campana, oh Messi, ciao, Messi, ciao, Messi, ciao, ciao, ciao. I can't wait to smoke him on September 30th.
Yo.
And hit him with the Messi Chow pack.
Messi Chow pack.
Oh, live in Fort Lauderdale.
Somebody was chanting, "Where's your Messi?" this weekend.
Where's Messi?
Yeah. That's the
Messi?
I know he's not there yet.
Son, you know what's crazy? Oh, that was probably New England smoked them.
Yeah, they were chanting, "Where's Messi?"
Hilarious.
Where's Messi?
Yeah, come on, y'all should know better.
Y'all really think he was
this why to take serious.
The Saudi team that he was trying to sign, they were trying to sign him to. It's like 7 of their players was on the starting lineup for that Saudi team that smoked them in the World Cup.
Yeah.
Jeez.
He really thought. I really said it from the beginning. He's not going to Saudi because why would he go to Saudi? They offered crazy money.
No,
though,
1.5 billion.
3-year contract.
My man walked away from billions.
Billions.
That's outside ads, commercial revenue.
Yep.
That's just straight up
like
your salary. Like, and he's already a spokesman for the country.
That he got $100 million for that. I think.
Look at that. Like,
Damn.
Son, Messi.
He's still the spokesman?
Yeah. Contract.
How long?
I don't know.
What does that even mean? How? What?
He's supposed to be the face for them promoting
like the
tourism and like popularity in Saudi Arabia for the bid for the World Cup. They're trying to do a bid for the World Cup.
Oh goodness!
Like that's why he makes trips. I remember when he got in trouble with PSG.
Yeah.
Because he's like
he had
has
a
to make
mandatory
trips.
appearance,
and he's been delaying it over and over again. He's like, I couldn't delay it anymore. I have to be there. I got paid $100 million for.
I got paid.
Remember, he would always show up in his like denim shorts. And then just roll out the weird carpet over. He wouldn't even walk on the sand. He would walk on like
I said it when I went to Qatar. There was on the TV and everywhere countless commercials with Messi in it, and I truly believe he was physically in none of those shoots.
No, it's probably all green screen.
Yeah,
it was all CGI.
Yeah.
I feel like Messi in the video. No, it wasn't Messi.
It wasn't him.
No,
it's just his likeness.
It's his name, image, and likeness.
That AI,
That's crazy.
bro. That AI is serious.
And pay me.
Fuck
it was
you,
constant commercials with Messi.
Because that dude is he lives way too much of a private life.
Yeah,
like you don't see him be out like that, right?
Nah, he's all about playing football, bro.
But it's like you are in every commercial. Like how
you gotta
like,
get your money, man. That's how you get your bread, right?
It's like he rather do the commercial and then I don't know, he doesn't need money, so he's like fucking.
You saw the video of him driving around Miami with his wife.
Nah.
From a few years ago.
Oh yeah, well they said 13-0. When he drops 13 on somebody.
Chicago Fire.
Yeah, because he was really playing that song.
I know, that's the funny shit. But yo, let's talk about NYCFC, man. We're like almost an hour into the podcast, and the first mention of this beautiful team we have.
Some teams signed Leo Messi. We signed Phil Jones.
Phil Jones, yes. Son, this team, bro. This team stresses me out, man.
So
it really does. What is this? 9 games with no wins?
Yeah, nine winless games.
We on the
9 winless. You know how
many games we haven't scored? It's been
a while.
It's been a while since we've scored a goal too.
That hurt every time someone asks, "Oh, how you guys doing?" I'm like, "Winless in 8."
Terrible, bro.
Winless in 8.
Well, we scored against Cincinnati and Philly. 1. We 3 matches.
So we've only scored one goal.
Yeah, it's what's been missing.
We haven't scored more than one
we
goal
haven't
since
scored
May 6th.
Yeah, like
more than one goal since when?
May 6th, and that was a loss.
Oh my god.
So
this is the thing, man. I'm struggling, in terms of talking about it because like
it's been kind of the same thing.
It's been the same thing week after week after week after week, which is why, the episodes haven't been led with the team because it's like, how much more can we beat the horse, the dead horse already? It's like we need a striker. Yes, we need a center back. Yes, we need signings. Yes, we need a new coach. Like,
no coach.
We want to do a new podcast, like another hour of talking about the same shit. Like this is getting old, yo.
Yeah, like we asked for folks on Instagram, and a lot of the questions are like, what do we do on after July 5th, or what does David Lee do? I'm like, well,
there's one over here, the signing.
Like we need a striker.
Well, a potential.
There's a potential
signing.
from
okay. So Fabrizio Romano, they Mr. Here We Go guy.
Okay,
here we go.
Tweeted out Adama Bojang. Bojang. One to watch. Also, City Group with NYCFC. He wrote NYFC, which is disrespectful. And Lens are tracking Gambia talented striker. So I guess both.
Is he in what league is that?
Lens is France.
No. I'm talking about the player.
Okay, so Cheros, I have no idea.
Is it yellow? The kid's
He's wearing
yellow.
a red jersey.
No, it's red.
Oh, because there was a player that NYCFC source said, and he's playing, I think, in Bulgaria, I want to say. And
What?
Yeah, he's like they were looking at him. Apparently, it was just, I thought it was gonna be that guy too.
No,
but
this kid's a striker though, right?
Yeah.
I mean, and then we have the
Gambia. Isn't Aubameyang from Gambia?
No, Obama.
Obama blood clot, yeah.
What's another one?
That's with a G.
I thought it was Gambia.
No.
What did Troya?
Gambia.
Gambia? Yeah, the West African. Yeah.
Anyway, what was the other one you said?
So no, NYCFC source. I mean, I'm just gonna pull him up real quick. He had a player. I'm gonna say he because I've heard his voice at this point.
Nah, this dude's from Gabon.
From Gabon.
Aubameyang's from
Gabon.
There you go. Antoine Barouan. He's a French striker. They're apparently closely monitoring him as a serious candidate for the number 9 spot.
CFG is or NYCFC?
No, NYCFC. Yeah, he's playing.
We need anybody who can score goals, man. Who cares who it is?
And at this point, like,
listen, Eber scored what, 30 plus?
Eber had a really good 2019 year till he got hurt. He had a 2020 year. Sorry,
he was the 9th pick. He was Domen's ninth pick.
Yeah,
and he banged 30 plus
over a couple of seasons.
Get somebody, bro.
Yeah.
The 7th pick.
That's it.
Bring that motherfucker.
It's just that. At this point,
like, what else can we say? Like, honestly, what else can we say?
I mean, in this last match, we were playing Hack, and who else was the center back? Alfaro. So it's like the first. I think is that the first time that 2 non-starters started center back?
That sounds like a Sanchez question.
Probably in a while, at least.
Yeah, at least in a long time.
Chanot and Martin's both out.
And then
Chanot's gonna be out this week.
Yeah,
and also.
And Martin's is out for a minute too. Is he having surgery?
Yeah, for weeks, damn man.
Yeah,
speedy recovery in that one.
Chanot's out this weekend because he's going on international duty.
James Sands is too.
Yeah, he got called up. Yeah,
he got called up,
but not. That's later. The Gold Cup is in. He's not for the Nations League.
You know, he got called up for Nations League.
He's in Nations League also.
Yeah, that's Vegas. Yeah,
that's on Thursday, correct?
Yeah, that's Thursday.
Who they play? We play Mexico.
Mexico.
Yes, I'm pretty sure James Sands is not called up for Nations League.
He got called up. I mean, that's an Instagram lookup, but like we know what the struggles are anymore.
Yes, we're on the struggle bus, man. I'm sorry for the listeners. I really don't have.
Like I'm reading some
to say about
real quick. I'm going over some of the questions you guys put out real quick regarding the striker situation.
No, he's not called up for Nations League.
He got called up for
the Gold Cup, which is next month.
So
later this month.
There's 2 U.S. national team games this month,
that's the
but he's not in for this one then, I guess. But like someone asked, do you think Parks can play as a striker?
I don't know.
Because he was up there a couple matches ago.
They're putting anybody up there.
That's what I'm saying.
Rotation.
At this point, put somebody
up there.
Rotation
at this point. Like it is what it is. Like,
you know what we know we got to do? We got to somehow, I know it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Convince Tati to come back.
No, man. Somebody actually put that, as in just put, they just said Tati Castellano. And like, the rumor is that he's going to, it's pronounced Benfica, but it's spelled Benefica, right?
Benfica.
Yeah, but I always, I remember the first time I ever.
E-N-E, right?
Yeah. The first time, like, as a kid, like, when I saw that, I was like, is it Benefica? It was Benfica. But he's been rumored to be sold to Benfica with add-ons as well. So, meaning. Sell-on fees, which is probably good. They already know. And we were talking amongst ourselves in the chat, like, Benfica is a team that develops players. Like, we're not really too mad if that's the move.
Yeah. I'm not too mad at that.
Like, they're known for not keeping players too long. They just get them to a level where a big club is going to want them.
Weren't they also in the Champions League quarterfinals?
Yeah.
This past season?
Yep. Like,
so they're not that small of a club.
They're not at all.
They're a massive club in Portugal.
In Portugal is Sporting, Porto, and Benfica.
Yes.
Like,
and Benfica, they I can't name so many players, but I'm pretty sure James Rodriguez came out of there. I think. Or was he at Porto?
I think he's Porto. But players have come.
Maria came out from there.
A lot. Ruben Diaz came out of Benfica. Ederson was in Benfica.
Freddie Adu was in Benfica.
Oh, that's crazy.
Keaton Parks.
Keaton Parks came out. Yeah.
Keaton Parks came out of Benfica.
Like, there's Benfica is just known for Portugal almost as a whole.
Selling players.
They're just like develop. You get the European experience.
MLS of Europe.
Exactly. They are for real.
For real.
They are the MLS of Europe. Them and I don't say they're the fifth, and whenever they say top five, is always
because they're also a small country.
Sides.
They're also a small country.
James was Porto.
Yeah.
They're also a small country in the grand scheme of things, and that's why they import a lot of talent.
Yeah. So
and export it out. I think it's a decent move, unless depending what other team comes after him. Because I also saw like West Ham might be interested. What other teams I saw?
It's Sevilla.
I saw Sevilla too.
So it's like
I didn't see the West Ham one.
There was like
Sevilla, West Ham.
West Ham's been interested since last year. Remember that?
They probably just needed the hey, we need to just confirm that you can play in Europe kind of thing.
That was probably a lot to do with it.
Because that would be also too like they're playing Europa.
They're gonna be in Europa League next year.
Like, that's a big move.
They need more depth.
Declan Rice is out. Like
most likely.
So it's gonna be. What else we got here? Like regarding
the other one too was Jimenez.
Yeah, so someone put it. Raul Jimenez open to coming to MLS. Would he fit in as a number 9? I'm trying to see if that's a. Did he say that, or are you saying if he's open to come?
Let's just take it as wishful thinking.
Yeah,
wishful thinking. If he were to say I'm down to go to MLS, and somehow he agrees to come to NYCFC,
that'd be huge. Yo.
It is clearly not as big as Messi.
Nope.
But and to a certain extent, at least
bigger than Chicharito.
Seats,
yeah,
it's in stadiums. It would be a big draw wherever we go. People would go to see the Mexican community and Latin American community would go see Raul Jimenez.
Bro, like look what he did when he was. I'm gonna say when he was because it's clear that he's leaving.
Arsenal fans are not allowed to touch him
at all.
You got it.
Like not even close.
I don't even get close to him.
But when he was out there, they went full in. Like they had a Mexico themed kit for a season. Yeah. Like they had the luchador mask.
He was banging in goals for them.
Oh, he was good going in, and like the team recognized, like, hey, this is also a good, like, I don't want to call it commodity because it sounds weird saying that, but
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, like
that's a conversation for another day. I wish Europe would utilize more players from South America.
Yeah. So it's like
we need a striker. The moral of the story is we need a striker.
At the end of the day, we do.
We need
center back.
We need maybe a little bit more depth in the number 10 role.
Yep.
So that's
all stuff we've been saying for the past 8 weeks.
That's another question that was asked was regarding with Tavon Gray. So should Tavon Gray switch to center back? This is, I guess, a comment and a question. More of an opinion. Tavon Gray should switch to center back. He cannot play right back at all. And like we saw Hack play center back this match.
He played center back at a 3-in-the-back system already, I think once or twice this year, which kind of went okay.
Yeah.
I think that Tavon Gray isn't physically tall enough to be a good center back in this league. I don't think his height is
it more his height, or he doesn't have the bunnies? His
height outweighs his talent.
Wait, what?
His height deficit outweighs his talent. He's not good enough
to be on. He's not good enough in the air.
He's not good enough to be a center back at his size.
Because I mean, there's been short center backs. Like
correct. But they're
you
good.
guys are in United.
But their talent makes up for their height.
Yeah, and you're saying. But he
opposite. I'm saying the opposite.
Facts. Because he could also. His talent he doesn't have bunnies.
Because I feel like when he plays right back without, playing on the wing, where it's kind of like that wing back,
the overlap thing.
Yeah, I think if he just stays back there, he usually plays fine.
He's pretty good defender. Yeah.
Because he doesn't tire himself out. He can track back. Like he's not.
So maybe it might be a good thing if he plays center back.
Maybe.
But what do we got to lose? Put him in there.
I don't know.
Imagine him getting sliced up by Messi. And
I have a question.
Justin Hack gets sliced up by Messi, and Tavon Gray comes out of nowhere, fucking slides in.
I want to ask you guys this because unfortunately, I was not able to watch that match fully. I saw a good chunk of highlights and extended highlights. I want to.
We get it.
I want the
you can flex, bro. You can flex.
I'm not flexing. No, I literally tried. So somebody said, I want to hear your take on Justin Hack, and a homie said, put some respect on a guy's a hack. From what I saw in the highlights,
wait, real quick.
Yeah,
we played RSL. We haven't even mentioned that.
Yeah,
so we play RSL.
RSL, who is
Real Salt Lake Saint. I believe they're the same position.
They're around the same.
West.
Yes,
they're not doing
have the
well.
same points.
They're in YC of the West.
Yeah.
All right, 15, 16 points around that area. Away. Altitude,
the whole shebang.
They just announced they're signing.
Oh my gosh, Joe,
Chicho Arango.
Yeah, which apparently,
is a club record fee for them.
Yeah,
$6 million.
He's coming back to MLS.
Salt Lake of all places.
It's so random,
random, bro.
No press. Maybe this is his. You know what LA should do? LAFC should put out. Not that they would, because they wouldn't have sold them, but put out a Barca type of statement where they're like, you know what? I'm happy that you're going to RSL. Where
they sold him.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like they sold him, but it's just funny because he's going back to pressure. Like, I'm going to RSL. He was at Pachuca.
He scored in his last 3 games.
Yeah, so it's like I don't know how are you going to RSL. RSL may be a build-up. Who knows? But they were not good right now.
And it's not like they have like a huge Mexican community. And
do they even have a community? Do they have people out there?
Yeah, they have.
People live there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
You mean it like
in general?
I thought you were talking about Mexican.
It seems very open space.
Very sandy. Yes. But I have a question for you guys there.
Yes, go ahead.
From the highlights, I saw that, and also I saw the stat. They had 20 shots to our 5. Hack looked like he was letting people in and out of that box. How was it that he was the star of the match? And then
I would have put the star of the match, man of the match, on Barraza. I thought Barraza played fucking fantastic.
Yeah, the highlights was he was good.
What I'm gonna say is, Hack might have not looked great.
Yeah,
but they also didn't get scored on. So they did their job in a sense.
Yeah.
Was there a lot of stops? Because again, I'm just going by what I've seen. It just looked like a lot of players were able to make runs behind them and get found, and Barraza was just there to make the stops,
There was some deadly through balls that they had.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Like 15, 20 minutes into the first half, fucking crazy pass right from the middle, right through Hack. It just goes up and
so you mean to tell me if they had a better striker like Chicho Arango, that we might have been in trouble?
We might have been in trouble.
I thought he was going to be good to go. For I thought he was getting as a free agent, but it's an actual transfer.
Transfer fee $6 million.
So is this?
He can't play till July 5th.
So this is all right. So you're able to announce your transfers. You just can't. All right.
Yeah.
I was just
July 5th is when.
But I don't know. I don't
have MLS had a special rule. You never know what subsection of a subsection you can exploit.
I don't think Hack was terrible,
but not man of the match.
But for me, he wasn't man of the match. I don't think I was. I wasn't impressed with.
I saw
what he was doing. I just felt like he was just as mid as everybody else was on the pitch.
Give a shout out to Blue Balls here. They were mentioning kind of the same thing where it's just this is the status of this team. Right now, this is who we are, right?
Yeah.
We know that we just can't score. But they mentioned something that I think we have had maybe the thought of it, but not necessarily kind of maybe had the discussion about it. Santi is really just playing mid right this season. For all the stuff and then they brought up we were hoping that he would become our savior of be the next Maxi, but he's kind of
excited for him when he signed.
Yeah, he's been playing a little bit.
Hasn't been doing anything.
But here's the thing, and this is something that what I'm saying I want to ask you guys. It sounds like the way Blue Balls put it was sometimes it feels like maybe that Santi feels like he has to do everything.
Correct.
And I can see how that he could maybe feel like that when there's just no one there to kind of play to. Yeah. Richie now is somebody there, but
that's what I was gonna say. He's missing what made him so good is possibly missing someone else being the ball carrier.
Yeah,
Maxi Morales.
Yeah,
and for some reason, again, oddly, Richie Desmond didn't play this game.
Nope.
In his hometown team.
Yeah, you got people. I saw the photos. Yeah, people there.
He was in RSL Academy.
Oh, he was.
Yeah.
Why didn't he play?
He had family out there.
Question. Ask him.
Again,
the Nick Cushion
is here.
Train is
Nick Cushing is here.
It's picking up passengers at every station.
Seems like it.
It's just so. That's how I want to ask you. Like, is it coming to the point where it's just this is who we are, and some of the questions that fans were asking was just like, okay, cool. What do we do July 15th? But it sounds like if this is who we are, what unlocks us? Like aside from it. If the simple thing is getting a striker, then we should be able to at least get more shots on goal. Like, can we get some? Like, I feel like our shot numbers are always low.
Yeah,
like,
everything is low.
But that's the thing, though. Like, we're probably too dependent on a positive striker. That's who would be taking most of the shots.
Yep.
Because
that's probably why we're not registering as many shots on target.
Like GP still on the field, Magno's on the field. Like
but those.
So that Magno shot look weak as fuck. Like
those are players
on
that
the right foot too.
Yeah,
they usually get goals. How do I want to word it? It's not like we're not expecting them to score like a lot of goals. It's just like one of those things. It's a plus when they score. You know, we got our striker, proven goal scorer, and then we got GP, then we got Santi, then we got Magno.
Yeah. Because like
you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Because let me then ask this follow: if we were to be scoring, would we even be caring about? Cause like
duh.
No, but I mean, as in like still losing.
If we were be winning, we wouldn't.
No.
Of course.
No, if we would still be losing, but just scoring, how? Like what? Then would we?
Then that
be saying?
Then that turns into a little bit of conversation of the defense. Now, why are we
allowing more goals?
And then what we score?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Right now, we're not scoring, but we're also not getting battered either.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but
this is just one of the discussion.
Gets battered everywhere we go.
So like,
City
we know what this is the team that we're looking at right now. It's incomplete. It's missing pieces. But when it's full on. And we're still not. All we're doing is just not scoring. Then is it that we're just missing a score, or is it that we're a bad team?
I think it's a culmination of both.
But if it's just a scoring, if we're just not scoring, doing everything right up to that point,
but we're not doing everything right.
But sometimes we do. There's times where it looks fine.
We've talked about this in previous episodes in this cluster of 9 unbeaten games that we have seen improvement. And one of the first things that he said after the match, or maybe the day after, was, what I took away from this match is we could play defense. And we knew that already. We're not getting battered. We need to score goals.
I'm talking about, again, we're scoring. If we're not just, if all it is that we're not scoring goals, if we're getting to this point where the ball is being moved up, right? Is there chances are being created? If is it that, like, where's it? Then the question proposed is, does a striker even change our mentality there? Yes or no? Because again, if we're getting there, yes. But if we're not, if the people that we have there now can get, or if the sorry, let me put this better. The players that can give the service exist. We have Ledesma, we have Santi. They can put the passes in, right? If someone is not making, if someone's there, that like Magno can make runs.
Yeah.
GP can make runs. He can score. Like, we have players that can score.
But this is what I would say to that. A striker, would you agree that a striker will add possibly 1 goal per game?
For sure, yeah.
So think about the 0-0. 1 goal would be
one goal.
What kind of striker do we want? We want someone that's running behind, doing hold up play. Like, what are you looking for at the way this team is made up right now? What profile of a striker?
Hold up play striker similar to what Tati was, where he holds up the ball and allows the wingers to attack, and then lays it off to like Thales Magno, who will draw 2 defenders, his man and the man marking the forward, and he has to be. And he did. He'll pass it back.
It's just he stays.
That's what I was trying to explain before. If you have a striker.
A competent striker. Someone who can give you goals all the time. It takes the pressure off of the non-goal scorers who do score, such as GP, such as Magno, such as Santi, because now they're like, oh shit, this motherfucker over here could score. We got to play defense there. But now you're missing away from our striker, our hypothetical striker. But this is the conversation we've been having. We need somebody who can do that. I feel like the first step in seeing what this team can do is getting a striker.
Yeah.
Because then we might be exposed another deficiency.
Yeah.
Because what if he starts scoring a goal here, a goal there, steady pace of goals. Let's say he gets like 8 goals in 10 games, decent. Yeah. And then, but we're still losing by a goal or ties. Then you look at the other holes in the team.
Yep.
At least you know that hole is patched up.
Yeah. So let me follow up question. That we get a striker, decent striker in the transfer window, right? Maybe not a big name, but someone who
anybody.
We get one, right?
Ever.
We get somebody.
Number 9 on the.
But we don't make
board.
the playoffs, right? Because it's taking time to acclimate.
Yes.
Get into the system.
He's gone.
It's August. Not even about Cushing here.
Out of here.
What do we? Does it become then a full-on turnover about Lee, where it's like, hey, you're getting the wrong kind of player. Like, we get a striker, but it just doesn't. It's not working out. Like, where does it go? Do you allow Cushing more time to develop that striker? Because not getting that many games in,
that's the
to the playoffs.
But
you're playing struggling ball, and on top of that, trying to gel a player. It can be one of those very rocky moments where, hey, this player is a brand new player to this club. You're coming in with a lot of players that maybe have a sour note, a frustrated fan base, a lot of crappy situations here. And then you're at the same time, you're like, hey, you're here? Yeah, cool. So I'm going to need you to score 2 apiece real quick if you can.
This is the thing, though.
That's a lot of pressure for someone that's brand new.
It also depends what kind of striker we get.
Yeah.
In the sense, are we getting a 19, 20-year-old who's only has 30 appearances in the first division, where he's coming from, or are we getting a 26-year-old who's been bounced around a few teams already, which I kind of would have preferred that guy right now.
That's a very right now solution.
Very right now solution, because at least I know he knows how to play ball. He's seasoned. Yeah. He knows how to he knows he knows locker rooms. He knows he could probably command respect from other players because he's been around. Even though he might be 26 or whatever the age is, like a mid-20s, he's been in 4 or 5 teams. I've scored goals in multiple countries at this point.
Yeah. You come in with the
I would
with
prefer
the confidence.
that guy now instead of getting a kid, a 19, 20-year-old, under 22 player who might not even develop and won't make an impact this season, but may make an impact next season, similar to what Tati Castellanos did his first year when he came in mid-season. He scored, I think, 2 goals in that half a year, and then pretty much fell out of the rotation in the sense.
But that's what.
And then the following year is when he started taking off a little bit more.
Unfortunately, it seems like the profile that the team looks for is 25 is already you too old.
And this goes to what I was saying the other day, a few weeks ago, when I was like, if they give us another DP, do we really think the team is going to go get big players?
Big player, and they won't.
And it's not. They're going to go out.
They're going to get a young.
They're going to get you too old for Leo DiCaprio. You too old for
Hey yo.
I mean, that's listen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You've mentioned it before.
Yeah,
passion.
Yeah.
I think it's just. I guess again, I'm not. I was just proposing quick. I want to hear your takes on it. It's just, it feels like it's starting to really get to the point where, because we're here talking about, hey, we kind of are beating a dead horse on the topic.
Oh, we are.
It feels like the team is what the team is, and until the pieces come in, we're not going to see any kind of different. It looks like we plateaued. It's sad to say.
We have plateaued.
It's sad to say, but for this season, this is who we are.
Yeah.
Right now, up to right now, we have to live, and we don't have to go through a whole tournament with this team.
Yep.
Not a whole tournament. 2 games.
2 games.
We gotta get out
tournament.
We gotta get out the group stage first.
Tournament. So one of the Mexican fans that I ran into, they're from Michoacan, and he's an Atlas fan. And I had the parlay kit, and I was like, and then he looked at it. He's like, vete a la belga. He's a little kid, but it was cool about it. It was just shooting the shit.
He's like, you know Peso Pluma?
Yeah, right.
That fool's my cousin.
My cousin, fool.
So, but it was funny because it was telling him yo, we won a trophy on them.
We did.
Yo, I got into a conversation about that game.
Yeah.
In Qatar.
Nice.
We literally spoke about that game for 20 minutes.
I should be, man.
How mad he was when we talked about we was talking.
Oh, you met an Atlas fan
in Qatar, and we spoke about that game.
It's a good game, man.
And he's like, yo, I tried to go, but I couldn't get I just couldn't do the money.
Yeah.
I watched it on game, and I was like, what kind of piece of shit stadium they make him play in? Like
Yankee Stadium.
Yankee Stadium, bro.
Like, yo,
27-time world champions, baby.
The fucking ref, he was complaining to the ref. There's something.
No, he was still tight about that.
He was tight.
Very tight.
He was tight about this. You know, because it's like Man City, it's a small club.
Shots.
You get into the thing. But yeah, that was a lot of the questions you guys were asking. It was just a lot really just striker relations.
What do you think about Columbus this Saturday coming up? Columbus,
We're gonna get washed.
Columbus,
yeah,
we're gonna get washed, yo.
Columbus, come on, Columbus one of the better teams in the East.
Yeah,
you saw my man. I always pictures like
I heard a rumor today. On Twitter world.
¿Qué pasó?
He's coming to New York.
I wish,
right?
Him potentially getting a transfer somewhere
outside of the league.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Boca Juniors.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Big club.
Interesting. Doesn't Zalarayan play for like an Armenian national team?
I would have to look that up.
Yeah, I'd have to look that up.
I'm 99% sure he plays for the Armenian national team.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So Lucas Zalarayan, who else is on that team?
Not Kai Kamara.
This dude, what is it? He came on last year and was lighting it up.
He plays for Armenia. He's Argentinian, plays for Armenia.
Damn.
That is weird.
Damn, son. No. Columbus. Yeah, I think Columbus is going to
wreak havoc
on NYCFC. What about you, Yousef? What are you thinking?
Bro, I think Columbus is 8-6-3. Like they are not a bad team. Hold on, I'm just real quick, just because I can't. This guy's name is not. It's coming. First of all, we get Moncion is coming back to the.
Oh, that's right.
He's coming back.
That's right.
Then Cucho, there you go. Cucho, it lit up the league when he came on last year. You got Matan is also another guy who is pretty good. Like,
so they might put it on us,
bro.
I'm not gonna put it on.
They got Darlington Nabby still out here.
The only salvation we have that it's still Yankee Stadium, and maybe we could defend the hell out of this shit.
Oh, I don't know if he's still playing, if he's not injured or not. But Will Sands is also on this team.
I think he's out still.
Yeah. So
James Sands' twin brother, I believe.
Like it's they have
that ass.
Yeah,
that ass.
He's a twin.
Yeah,
not identical.
But it's because Sands actually started up as a forward and then he went back.
He forgot how to kick though, right?
Yeah, they're a good club. Like it's just they're a club that's clicking. Their manager is probably one of the best managers in the MLS. He was managing Montreal last year.
Wilfred Nancy.
Yeah, like they're right now. They're cooking. You know, you just happen to have three other teams in the
fucking Cucho Hernandez and Zellerayan.
Yeah,
bro.
like
they cooking.
They about to make a pack out of us, bro.
They cooking right now. They cooking when like the grandma got the big right here. You know what I'm talking about?
That chunk of meat
right here,
yeah, man.
like this, and she got the like she wipes off the sweat and still stirs the pot.
Yep.
They cooking like that right now.
That's the flavor
like,
right there.
Beans, greens, tomatoes.
Son, they got it.
Yeah, they got 27 points. So right now, honestly, Cincinnati,
What place are they in the East?
They're 6, but like the top 7 are close. Like if they beat us, that puts them in 30. If that jumps into the top 4, they're scoring over 1.5 goals a game. Like it's
all right. I'm gonna.
They got our boy too. They got a Moncion.
Yeah,
there as well.
Like they're a better team. They're a better team
way
than
better
us.
team.
I'm gonna make a prediction because I love my team.
I love my team too.
Passion.
I don't know where they got the 6 outs from though. Like
I'm gonna say 1-1. We come from behind and score the game tying goal in stoppage time or something. No, not stop, like in the 89th, 88th minute. That's what 1-1. We're losing for most of the game.
So a tie, another tie.
Yeah.
10 no wins.
Winless.
10 winless. Fuck it, I'll do a tie as well. We only score 1.
So 1-1.
1-1. GP with a banger.
Ooh, we're home
with a statement banger. Yo.
Yeah,
I see that.
And then maybe somebody weird like Darlington Nagby scores for Columbus. I don't know.
So far, like the only like anomaly loss that they've had really is Red Bull and Charlotte. Other than that, they lost to the teams above them, which at this point is almost expected in this league. Like,
yeah.
So I say 1-1. and that's being hopeful.
Wow. Okay,
That's
so
we're being hopeful, yo. We're being hopeful.
I can't make it to the game.
That's as positive as I can
I
get.
heard.
Yeah.
I heard. Is this your first?
No.
Miss?
No. This may be my third.
No. I was gonna say this season.
This season, yes, definitely first.
Okay.
For motherland.
Third or fourth home game ever missing.
Yeah.
Nice.
We're at Yankee Stadium, right?
Yankee Stadium.
We're at the
yeah.
Yankees Stadium.
The stadium with the Yankees.
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow, me and David Doobies, not together,
By
coincidentally,
Yeah.
we're both going to the City Fields.
Well, that was
City
today
Field.
when this drops.
Yeah, when this drops, Subway Series. Shout out to your hat too, bro.
Oh, word.
Got the Subway Series on the side.
I don't
there.
appreciate the pink Inter Miami colors.
It's supposed to be a Yeezy thing, but yeah.
Oh,
Well done.
City Field Subway Series.
I'll see
Yankees
you.
versus
I'll
Mets.
see you at the Lobster Brisks.
Yo, let's try it, bro.
Mm.
Try and get lobster rolls at City Field.
Diantre.
They got nice bathrooms there, yo.
Yeah, they do.
And I got the
Dew wipes. The portable dew wipes.
Word, you got to bring the dew
I'll
wipes.
bring some dew wipes, yo. I got the press Wi-Fi too, so.
You got to bring the disinfectant and then
Oh yeah, you know the vibes.
clean the seat and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
bam.
Boom, blow, bing, bow.
Bing bang.
Somebody gonna be like, God damn.
Right there. You definitely had them lobster spots.
Leg is shaking like this.
Nah.
Burning. This team though, man.
It
Fuck,
just,
man.
yeah.
Listen,
This was a difficult day, man.
if it wasn't for the Champions League and Yousef going to Champions League final,
We'd have nothing to talk about.
we would just this podcast would have been a lot more down than what it was,
Yeah.
than what it is on my behalf, because
It's sad, but
hurts. But you know
this
what?
is who we are. We have to accept who we are. And in the beginning of the season, when we started the podcast, I said we are the youth of the nation because we have one of the youngest teams in the league.
Word.
I was saying that we will be rebuilding this year, but we're not even doing that.
no.
Yeah.
We're just here existing.
No.
Yo.
That's actually one of the questions. Someone asked us, how do you guys feel about what you predicted our seasons to?
I didn't think it would be this bad.
I didn't think
it'll be. I don't think it'll be this struggle. A season of vibes for sure,
Mid-table.
but we're hovering around 6, 7.
From 5 to 10.
Yeah.
I thought that was gonna be our range.
Respectable.
6 to 10, 6 to 11.
What are we 15th right now?
Yeah.
But you talking about
14,
wooden
13,
spoon
13.
almost? It's like
Yo, we're playing.
Nah.
We're flirting down there. We're flirting the wrong way.
Yeah.
like it's not.
Mind the gap.
Yeah,
OD.
seriously, yo.
OD. Yeah, this is not what I was hoping for.
No, not at all.
Midway through the season,
Yeah.
Not at all.
it's now or never. We literally gotta start turning it around
Yep.
before the Leagues Cup. Because I keep saying it. If we wait till after the Leagues Cup to figure it out,
It might not be enough time.
it might
yo.
not be enough time. Just like how Messi can't turn. If Messi can't turn around Miami, Nick Cushion and whoever is on this team won't be able to turn around NYCFC. If we get to after the Leagues Cup and
We need our
we're
own
still in the spot.
muchachos.
That's the final thought of the podcast. If Messi can't turn into Miami around, how the fuck do you think Nick Cushion's gonna do it for NYCFC?
Yeah.
My man is spitting facts, yo.
Muchacho.
No, I'm not singing that song no more, yo. I do love that song. It's a great song.
The Messi child, Messi child,
Messi, Joe.
That was Russia 2018 World
It
Cup. remember?
was, yeah.
Mm.
Good time, good vibes. All right, y'all. Anything else we want to talk about? Want to mention? We want to say before we bid farewell? The 100. What do they call those?
Litas.
Liters.
100 litas.
100 liters.
I got 100 liters. Yeah.
100.
I'm fucking. I'm
Get some rest, man.
Yeah, I'm
you
struggling.
still need it, man. You
I still need
it.
some rest, yo. It
This
was
one looked nice as hell compared to our shit.
to say yo, no sleep. Yo,
Oh, and this is a 3:30 game, right?
yes,
Yes,
a
3:30
Daytime.
midday game at Yankee Stadium.
Where your son
I'm
back?
gonna assume if there's a march, it'll probably be at 1:30, maybe 2.
It's a lot of breakfast Stella's day.
Breakfast Stellas. Get your breakfast Stellas.
Stellars, yeah.
Enjoy the match, yo. And to those going to the national team game at Red Bull Arena, I might be there too. You never know.
Double dipping.
Double dip.
Oh shit.
Hey man.
Yeah, why not?
We are.
Take the train, see what happens. Yo.
Do.
All right, y'all. This is the NYCFC Forever podcast. We will see you guys next week. Peace.